What happens when an LA defense attorney inherited a murdered colleague's massive caseload, only to find himself in the crosshairs of a ruthless killer and forced into an uneasy alliance with a legendary detective? In The Brass Verdict, the gripping, high-stakes second installment of the best-selling Lincoln Lawyer series by Michael Connelly, author of The Lincoln Lawyer and The Desert Star, readers get a masterful crossover that brings defense attorney Mickey Haller and LAPD detective Harry Bosch into the same explosive orbit. After spending a year recovering from a severe pill addiction following an old case gone wrong, Mickey Haller is finally ready to crawl back into the legal game. His plans hit overdrive when fellow defense attorney Jerry Vincent is assassinated in a parking garage. By order of the chief judge, Haller inherits Vincent's entire thriving practice, including the case of the century, defending Walter Elliott, a prominent Hollywood studio executive accused of murdering his wife and her lover. The defense is a legalistic minefield. Elliott is cold, demanding, and highly untrustworthy, yet he insists on going to trial immediately, without granting Haller any time for a continuance. As Haller works out of his signature mobile office, the back of a Lincoln town car, he faces intense localized paranoia. If Vincent was murdered because of one of his clients, that means the killer is likely still watching the files. Haller is forced into the close quarters of an active LAPD investigation headed by Detective Harry Bosch. Bosch is deeply suspicious of Haller's defense tactics, but fiercely protective of the integrity of the murder investigation, warning Haller that he is walking directly into a secure trap. As the trial heats up, the dynamic between the cynical defense lawyer and the old-school detective flashes with sharp-witted verbal bickering and heavy psychological tension. The boundary lines between the police department, the courtroom, and the criminal underworld blur entirely. Haller realizes that the institutional corruption goes far deeper than a simple Hollywood cover-up. It reaches the very judges and systemic infrastructure meant to protect the law. When a tactical betrayal inside the courthouse breaches his secure perimeter and puts his life in immediate danger, Haller's calculated emotional distance shatters. Pushed to his absolute biological and professional limits, he has to outmaneuver both a dirty system and a brilliant assassin. Before a final, permanent brass verdict, justice meted out on the streets with a gun rather than a jury takes him out for good. Michael Connelly seamlessly pairs a realistic, gritty LA Moore aesthetic with complex courtroom strategy and a deep look at addiction recovery, delivering a powerhouse legal thriller that stands as a definitive high point in modern crime fiction.